This is our FOA presentation, and we have Vincent here for some questions. What are your thoughts about single parenting?
Well, I just think that being raised by a single parent can affect the child greatly because as they develop, they don't know who the other parent is or what they look like. And it can also affect them emotionally because they might feel like they had a sense of abandonment. So, pretty much it.
Oh, okay. Another question is that do you think, which gender do you think is a better single parenting?
In my opinion, I think the mother is more likely to be a single parent because in most married couples, like 9 times out of 10, the father is the one that's most likely gonna bounce or like just do drug addictives and like just leaving their family.
What do you think about that?
Hmm?
Why do you think like that?
I mean, that's what it looks like in most situations.
Oh, I see. Oh, for my last question, if you had a chance to see your other parent, would you want to see them or ignore them?
It all depends on what the other parent is like. If they were a real D-bag or something, then I probably would just stay away from them just in case they try to get me into some stuff. But like other than that, I guess I would be pretty interested to see who they are and what they were like before they left me. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Kevin. He was raised by a single parent, so we just gonna hear about his life and all. So yeah.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I was born in California in Orange County to, my dad and my mom. But unfortunately, like 1 or 2 years after I was born, my mom got into a car accident, so I really don't remember her. It was mostly my dad raising me for the most part. And it wasn't always easy, like sometimes you can't find people to like take care of me. He'd have to drive me everywhere, he'd have to feed me. It was hard.
Wait, was so money is like an issue for you?
Um, Money wise, it was just him working, and he didn't really have the best job in the world. He's just like a janitor at one of the like California State Universities. So he didn't really make that much money, although he actually did have like a side business. I don't know if I should take his side business seriously. He did like Chinese fortune telling on the side.
Oh.
Yeah, he get like random clients and then he like charged them money. So he did that and that job on the side. So it's more of a hobby. So he just found ways to get like extra money.
Oh.
I wouldn't call it fortune tellers, more like horoscopes actually. I know, it's weird.
So like, why do you came to Boston since you're living like in Canada?
California.
California, my bad, my bad.
I was like, Canada? I used to say California. I came to Boston because I have like other family here. I have like cousins and stuff, and like it was overwhelming for my dad to just take care of me alone.
And to like support your family?
Yeah, so he just wanted to be closer to his other family, his cousins, and aunts and uncles. Although I don't really talk to them that much, to be honest. Although he talks to them a lot. Yeah.
Alright, so, like, do you ever thought of, like, back, like, oh, I lost my mom, like...
It's really hard to think like that when she's never really been in your life. So, it's very, I don't know, it's weird. Like, I did feel like I was missing someone in my life, but at the same time, since I didn't really get to know her, it's just harder to feel that bad. Like, you kind of get used to it. You just grow up in that, like, lifestyle, environment.
So what college you go to?
I go to Quincy College, part-time. I currently work at, like, Stop and Shop. I'm taking, like, English and math right now. I'm just trying to get, my journal courses out of the way. maybe I can get somewhere eventually. I don't know.
Alright.
I don't know what I'm interested in.
I see. Alright, so I'm just gonna ask you these questions that we just made up.
Okay.
Like as you're like the like as you're not like the person like even though you're like a person born with, like getting raised by a single parent, like
Mhm.
I want you to like be like a person that was not raised by a single parent and go through all these process.
Okay.
So what are your thoughts of single parenting?
I think it's difficult sometimes, and you know, people need help. I mean, I feel like my dad could use like a hand or two, but he wasn't always a people person. He's kind of stubborn. His personality, I don't know, I feel like he loses his temper sometimes. So it wasn't easy for him.
So how is being raised by a single parent can impact a child's life?
Oh, that's a hard one. I feel like since my dad never had enough help, like around the house, like for me, like it kind of affected me because he couldn't really take care of me to his best of his abilities to a certain extent. I had to like kind of partially take care of myself sometimes because you know it's really hard for him to just be there for me and stuff. Yeah.
Do you think a single parenting can impact a child's life and why?
I do think single parenting could like impact the child just because you know both parents aren't in the picture and like you know my dad he didn't have the best temper, he didn't really get all the help. Like maybe if my mom was around he'll be calmer and you know he has like the love of his life in his life, but he didn't. So like it was just a weird circumstance I was in.
Alright, so this kind of like talks about like from your own perspective. So which gender will most likely be a better single parent and why?
That's a hard one because like I don't know what's like to have a mom, so I have to say my dad because I've only had the point of view of like a guy basically raising me.
Yep.
So like yeah, I think you know guy raising a guy can teach me all like you know the basic guy stuff like how to shave and I don't know ask girls out, all that basic stuff like that. Yeah.
Alright, so this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching and thank you for Kevin for coming.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Aaron.
man.
No problem.